tonight at 8 o'clock. I know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pick my baby up and take her to the picture show. Everybody in the neighborhood is dressing up to be there too. And we're gonna have a ball just like we always do. Saturday night at the movies, who cares what picture you see? When you're hugging with your baby, last row in the balcony. Well, there's Technicolor and the CinemaScope, a cast out of Hollywood, and the popcorn from the candy stand makes it all seem twice as good. There's always lots of pretty girls with fingers that don't try to hide, but they never can compare to the girl sitting by my side. Saturday night at the movies, who cares what picture you see? When you're hugging with your baby, last row in the balcony. What picture you see? When you're hugging with your baby, last row in the balcony. Oh, Saturday night at the movies, who cares what picture you see? When you're hugging with your baby, last row in the balcony. Yeah, Saturday night at the movies.
There are many people here today that were present the day these two met. And many of these people would stake a claim to being the overarching reason why these two met. However, only one of those people is officiating today. So that person does have an unfair advantage. Beaujolais Day, 2016. A day some of us will remember well. Myself included. As it was actually the day I first fell in love with Alessandro. After hearing his moving rendition of Andrea Bocelli's Conte per Tiro in a dark and dingy bar on Greyfriars Road. Fast forward a few more bottles, Alessandro and his friends find themselves in a less dark and dingy Park Plaza. And there she stood, beauty personified, a glint of playful mischief in her eye. A 23-year-old Harriet Long had the pick of the room. But her focus locked onto Alessandro. And who could blame her, right? A 6'3" dark Italian with the voice of an angel. Harriet wasn't to know she was actually setting eyes on the person that would eventually become her new best friend. The guy who would turn out to be the center of her universe. The kindest, caring, most selfless soul who would be there for her no matter what the situation and would make her feel safe to love. And little did Alessandro know, he was chatting sporadic drunken nonsense to the person who would become his new best friend. Someone who would make everything in his world more exciting and colourful. A painstakingly funny, unapologetically individual head-turner who would change his whole outlook on life. Neither of them were to know this, but Alessandro wasted no time, regardless, and took the first steps that ultimately led us all here today. Harriet and Alessandro genuinely redefined the term welcome anytime, to the point where I think they started to regret it a little bit in the end. I mean, people just started turning up unannounced, letting themselves in without even them knowing. Alessandro nearly took a cafetiere to our friend Will's head one morning when he found him face down on the sofa. But that was the couple they were becoming. The couple you wanted to spend all your time with. The couple that were first on the invite list. The couple you naturally found yourself sharing your most enjoyable moments with. A partnership that felt right from the word go. A natural love evolving through laughter and loyalty, trust and tenderness, compassion and companionship. And the best part is that's only Act 1. You two are just getting started. And I think I speak for everybody here when I say, has been an absolute pleasure being a part of your story, and long may it continue. This is, and always will be, one of the greatest honours of my life, and I can't thank the two of you enough for trusting me with such an honour. So, by the powers vested in me, by the Universal Life Church Ministry.com, in front of all your adoring friends and family, I now declare you husband and wife. Alessandro, kiss the bride.
When there's no one complaining, there'll be days like this. Everything falls into place like the flick of a switch. Well, my mama told me there'll be days like this. When you don't need to worry, there'll be days like this. When no one's in a hurry, there'll be days like this. When you don't get betrayed by that old Judas kiss. Oh, my mama told me there'll be days like this. When you don't need an answer, there'll be days like this. When you don't need a chance, there'll be days like this. When all the parts of the puzzle start to look like they fit, and I must remember there'll be days like this.
When Harriet was only 6 weeks old, Therese and I watched the film Father of the Bride, starring Steve Martin and Diane Keaton. Towards the end of it, there's a scene in which Steve Martin experiences a flashback, seeing his daughter grow from a baby to a toddler, to a child, to a teenager, through to a young woman and a bride. And at that point in the film, I burst into tears. Even though Harriet was only 6 weeks old, because I knew I loved her, and I knew that at some stage this day would come. Well, Alessandro and Harriet, I'm not crying now. Teresa and I, and Sue, and all your friends and family wish you all the best for your future together. So let's make a toast to Il Signor e la Signora di Renato, Alessandro and Harriet.
E se l'amore non c'è, ma dimmi dove siamo. Che confusione sarà perché ti amo.
Pienso que un sueño parecido no volverá más. Y me pintaba las manos y la cara de azul. Y de provisa el viento la vida me llevó. Y me hizo volar en el cielo infinito.
I have a hole in my heart that I never had the chance to meet your dad, but I see his presence and the kindness and integrity you show every day. And one day, when we have a child, the father you'll be will be a reflection of the one you had. I know that today he's looking down on you with pride, and I truly feel honoured to spend my life with the incredible man he and your mum raised. I can't stand here today and make promises that I won't keep, like promising to be on time, to never stress you out, to never misplace anything, or to renew my passport more than 2 weeks before our abroad wedding. But what I can promise is that I will always support you and be by your side. I promise to try and bring levity to stressful situations. I promise to always listen to you. And most of all, I promise that I will love you always.
Harriet, standing here with you today, I feel so incredibly lucky. Lucky that our paths crossed. Lucky that we built something real. And lucky that I get to be with you, not just today, but every day going forward. From the moment we met, my life changed in ways I could never have predicted. You've become my best friend, the person I trust completely, and ultimately everything. I promise to always stand by you when things are simple and when they're not. I promise to support you in any endeavour you strive for, even carpentry and furniture building. I promise to speak honestly, listen carefully, and work through whatever life brings us. I promise to laugh with you and to hold you when things feel heavy. I'm proud of the life we've built and excited for what's still to come. I truly never thought this existed. I love you now, tomorrow, and the rest of our lives. Amore mio, ti amo.